who are you really? Who do you think you are in your understanding? She said soul, right? But soul is something that we don't know about. हम सबको अनुभव नहीं है soul क्या है ना? अभी तो कुछ अनुभव नहीं. Experiencing this happiness. This one we all understood. So we have moved from here. Okay. Now what we are moving to is who is you that is experiencing this happiness or this objects and all that. So I'm not asking for a textbook answer for this or a philosophical answer, because I want you to think for yourself. And we will come to that textbook answer, okay? But let us see if we can inquire ourselves first. Who is this I?
This is the body that's sitting there.
This is a body, very good. So that's a good start, okay? Now let's see if we can go a little deeper, okay? Now you said, I am the body, or let us say I am the body, right? So this body in that sense is become like in your awareness it has come, isn't it? Like when you said I am the body, you know that you are the body, right? So there is an I who is aware that there is a body, isn't it? Now, so if you can see, follow my thought here, just like how there is somebody who was aware that this is a pen, there is somebody who is aware that there is a body also, right? Is everyone following me on that? Right. So now let us take one step further. So who is this I now, who is aware that it's a body? Actually, one of you already told me before.
Our thinking instrument.
Very good, very good, very good. See, this is how we will follow. Okay, for now. What is now? So we'll come to that ultimate one. But next step is our thinking instrument. So there's some thinking going on in my mind. मेरा विचार में कुछ चल रहा है जो मुझे बता रहा है कि
ये अच्छा है, ये बुरा है.
हाँ, ये अच्छा है, बुरा है, ये good and bad, something. And it is that same thing that is telling me that I am the body, right? Now, here's my point here. Just as how I'm aware of this pen, aren't you also aware of your thoughts? Right? So, if you're aware of your thoughts, there is someone there who is different from the thoughts. Because if the thoughts were you, right, then you would not have been aware of it at all. There has to be something else that is aware of that thought. Isn't it? Okay. So now I will not ask you anymore who are. I think all of you are tired with this process. Or I think you got the point. I get a sense some of you have got the point here. This is what inquiry is, what we call as self-enquiry. The process of understanding ourselves, right? We don't necessarily have to always take a book or take a textbook answer. I mean, of course, it helps to start our thinking process, but this vicharana or this ability to inquire who you are, has to come from your own introspection, your own inquiry. And then, you can actually come deeper to the source of, there is an I who is seeking for this happiness. And this I is seeking for happiness in the body, it is I seeking happiness in the mind, but this I is something even deeper because, as I said, it is aware of these thoughts as well. So, what our Shastras, now I'll talk about what the Vedas and Shastras are telling. Okay, what the Shastras are saying is, there is a very popular shloka, and I'll try to explain this. This is the last thing, okay, we'll do. And it says, Kasminu Bhagavo Vijñate Sarvamidam Vijñatam Bhavati. Okay, and the translation of this, what is this one thing, knowing which I can know or experience everything? And we all talked about it. What is this one thing, knowing which I can, not like as though like I can know everything in the sense I can know what ink is made and all that, but there is this knowing element in me through which I can, as I was asking you before, I can enjoy a house only if that knowing element is there in me. I can enjoy a relationship if I'm conscious, if I'm aware. If there isn't that awareness and consciousness in me, I can't enjoy that relationships. I can't even enjoy being the Olympic champion, or I can't enjoy being the owner of maybe a big whatever mansion or whatever. Right? So what this is asking is, what is that one thing with which I can enjoy everything? What is that one thing which is the source through which I can, and we don't have to even think it is God or something. It is ourselves. At the basic level, if I were to ask you, are you conscious or not right now? Right? So at the basic level, if we are not conscious, we will not be experiencing anything. And if you, for example, if you are completely lost in a very deep sleep, you're not aware of somebody maybe walking in your room or playing music or whatever. You're just lost. And so that consciousness, that factor which is called what we call as consciousness, or as somebody said soul, or and all that, right? It is not something that is very distant. And it is not something really we have to sit in long meditation and one point come to that realization. Of course, it will help in some way because you can ride over all this. But if you really, honestly, sincerely want to know the truth for yourself, unless you do an inquiry like this, unless you see what is the basis of this, you'll not come to that understanding. You all also understand how we should actually take our thinking to a higher level, our ability to think. It doesn't need to be a thinking that somebody else has said or somebody else had known. It is how you yourself are capable of understanding that deep truth. And so the answer for that question which I asked you, what is that one thing knowing which you can know everything, is nothing but you yourself. So, understanding this question, who am I? Or what am I? Even if you have this thing, it's a good thing to start with saying I'm nothing sometimes. Because then you realize that all this thing that I think I am, I'm not that. Because if you think that you are just the body also, like even when, for example, like you are in deep sleep, your body, you're not aware of that body, but the moment you wake up, you knew you had a very good sleep. So there was an awareness in you that knew that you were sleeping. That is how you knew you had a good sleep. So this knowing this I factor, this is what we call as understanding the source of who am I. This one vijnana, this one knowledge that illuminates all knowledge. And this, wherever you go, whichever country you go or whomsoever you talk to, this you can say is uniquely from our Vedas. Or maybe it is borrowed in other places and represented in different ways. But this is a unique teachings of our Vedanta, Vedas and other things, that the whole essence of this universe, that what I experience, this object, and all these things is possible only because I am there. If I am not there, even the best pizza or the favorite movie or even the Ganga or Himalayas, nothing is there if I am not there. Okay. So with that thought, we will just take a few minutes and we will just sit in silence. Okay. And what we do is we just at this point try to see if you can just be with yourself. We usually are with somebody, doing something, right? So at this point, we're not even trying to chant Om, we're not even trying to this one. Try to just see if you can get a sense and take 3 deep breaths to start with, and then just let go of all thoughts as much as possible. In that sense, even if thoughts come, you can say that, oh, as somebody was saying, I'm aware of that thinking instrument. I'm aware that thoughts are coming. Okay, so first step, you just try to just take 3 deep breaths, and I'll guide you. You can, if you want, close your eyes. Okay, so take it 3 deep breaths and just relax and let go. Okay, so now just first thing, you just become aware that I'm sitting here in this yoga hall, and I'm aware of all those sounds and everything happening around me. So there is me who is aware of all these outer things. Okay, now the second step, just try to become aware of your body. There's no need to do any body scan or anything. You're aware that you have a body, right? You can feel some sensations in the body. Maybe some point you feel pain, some point you feel good, some point heaviness, coldness, numbness. So you know that there is a body. Now try to see that you are here as the awareness that's aware of the body. Now the last step is just become aware if you're having any thoughts. Thoughts like, oh, this I'm able to do, this I'm not able to do, this is good, this is bad, I like this, I don't like this, any thought. And now try to see that you are the awareness of even these thoughts. So there is a you, there is an I who is aware that I'm thinking, or I'm having thoughts, or I'm hearing some sound, or whatever it is. So just try to see, there's no need to focus too strongly or no need to kind of make any physical effort. Just try to see and realize that you are here, you are aware, you are conscious. And that you that is conscious is different from all those things that you're conscious of. If some thought come into your object, then the thought is of some object. If you become aware of some sound, you are aware of that sound, but that you is different from that sound because you are able to hear that sound because there is an awareness. Whatever you are conscious of, even if you are conscious of your breath, the breath is different from that conscious entity. See if you can just stay with the sense of beingness, of being conscious, the sense of this pure I amness. Okay, so now we can, whenever you're ready, you can just slowly start to feel your body again.